Welcome back to the Power and the Glory. Today's scripture is taken from the book of Exodus, chapter 23, verse 25. But before I read the scripture, please like, share, and subscribe. It does make a huge difference to the Google algorithm. And thank you to my existing subscribers for your ongoing support. I really do appreciate it. So I'll read the scripture now. And you shall serve the Lord your God, and he shall bless thy bread and thy water, and I will take sickness away from the midst of thee. So, by way of context, this is where God promises blessings and protection for the Israelites if they obey his laws and worship him exclusively, warning them against Canaanite idolatry. So let's start off with the first part of the scripture. Serve the Lord your God, and he shall bless thy bread and thy water. So God is asking here for worship of him as Yahweh, a call to exclusive worship and obedience to him. And by the way, this is in contrast to the nations that surrounded the Israelites, which were polytheistic. So he says he will bless their bread and their water. This is a promise of abundant provision and health for daily necessities, ensuring sustenance and well-being on an ongoing basis. And then he says, I will take sickness away from the midst of you. As a powerful incentive, God pledges to remove illness and provide complete freedom from all disease to his people if they are obedient to him. So what are the key learnings from this scripture? Well, first off, obedience and humble service are the key learnings here. The verse means that if you are a faithful and devoted servant of God, he will bless and provide you with basic needs like bread and water and protect and heal you from all diseases. So this is part of God's covenant promise to the Israelites, which highlights a direct correlation between obedience and faithfulness and God's reward of provision and healing for the Israelites. It's about rewards. In exchange for obedient service to God, not only will he reward you with your immediate needs, but also both your spiritual and material wealth and health. The inference is clear, and that's obedience to God completely underpins a healthy and prosperous life. So God is recommending a blueprint for a new, obedient, and abundant lifestyle. That's to say, if you want to succeed and prosper in life, you must live in obedience and alignment with him and him alone. The final key learning is incentives, the need for incentives. If you read the Old Testament, it's clear that the Israelites were quite fickle in nature, so it's no surprise that both God and Moses need to provide them with incentives to get them motivated, as God does here, realizing that they may have other gods that they're contemplating, and incentivizing the Israelites to worship him and him alone.